Hi, it's LeJanaro back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. Today I want to talk about an outfit I made with the Palermo knit pants by Style Arc. Here are the pants here. And then the top is the Simplicity 9337 View B. Yes, View B, the short sleeve top. So, and it's funny because the fabric is this color blue. Didn't do that on purpose. So let's talk about this Palermo knit pants. They're unique because they have like a drop crotch feel to them. You can see that on the line drawing there. I think it would have been cuter if I did like a two-tone color block type thing so you could see that actual detail, but I did the all blue fabric because I wanted to try it out. So I did end up cutting the 22, the largest size. I don't have it in here with me, but in my last video I was a little confused about the size that I wanted to cut. I think it's the 22. I think it goes up to 22. I'm going to be flipping these pages to see what it goes up to. I want to say 22 because that's what I usually cut in the big 5 patterns, and I was trying to go by the finished garment measurements on here, and it just wasn't it was making me even more confused than I already was. So I just went ahead and I said, you know what, I'm just going to cut the largest size and go from there, which worked out. That's what I needed. So I used this fabric here, this blue fabric. It feels like it has that French terry look on the inside of it. It's not very thick, but it is really soft. It holds up well in the sewing process. I got this for Christmas from Mommy. This is what it looks like. So that's the fabric that I used. Like I said, I cut a 22. Out of this 9337, I cut a large out of the top. I've made this so many times here on the channel. Only difference is I made view A and view C, I think that is. Yep, view A and C. So I won't talk a lot about that. That's the easy, straightforward. So you got front, back, neckband, sleeves, and hem. That's it. Before the pants, so it wasn't a difficult sew. The instructions. So for instructions 1 through 3, where it talks about doing the pockets, the instructions were very detailed, and the photos for that part was very detailed. I think I'm folding this in half to show you the pocket part. I do think I still would have needed the diagram to do the pocket. I don't think I would have been able to just read these instructions and complete the pocket because I've never done a pocket like this. So I was doing something new, and knowing me, I would have just made the pocket like I normally make pockets and just left it like that. But I kind of like how these pockets were made because, for example, with these pants, I don't do the patch pocket on these pants. I do a regular pocket, and if I had known about this method of putting in a pocket, I would have definitely used this method to put in the pocket. So yeah. So I'm probably now watch. I'm gonna run into a lot of patterns with this pocket method now. Now that I've done it once. So like I said, instructions 1 through 3. The instructions are written out good, but because I had never done a pocket like this, I don't think that I would have, the diagrams helped me a lot in putting the pockets. Now, when it came to instructions 4 through 10, that's when I was a little bit frustrated. um, the instructions tell you exactly what to do, but because of the different pieces, and I'll show you that in a second, I it was difficult for me, basically. So instructions 11 through 17, that's all about the waistband. So waistbands are easy. Only thing I did different with the waistband, I've said this a lot on the channel, I don't like drawstrings because they end up getting pulled and lost, and they wind all up when I wash them a couple of times in my garments. So I just do a regular waistband, regular elastic waistband. I don't do drawstrings and multiple sections of elastic waistbands. I just do a regular waistband. I attach the waistband to the pants. I leave an opening in the back, and I just use my bodkin and put the elastic in the waistband, and then just close up that opening in the back. So instructions 1 through 3, great, because I had the pictures to help me along. And then instructions 11 through 17, 18 is pressing. 11 through 17 is the waistband and how to put all that together. Instructions 4 through 10, and it's not all of them. I'll say 4. I'll say that, just 4, which will kind of stump me, but I needed to do 4 before I could do anything else. I probably could have worked on the back pants, and then came back to that. Speaking of back pants, I'm going to come back to instruction 4. So the back pant legs, they had darts on them. So, darts are easy to sew up, which was another unique feature of the pattern. So you have the darts, and then the other unique feature is this crotch insert here. All right, so with instruction 4, it says with right side spacing, sew the front crotch seam together, continue sewing around the outer edge of the faux fly. Don't like the faux fly because I feel like it's unnecessary. And you'll see on my pictures in a minute, I'll start popping those up. It pokes out, so I don't like that. It says press the fly towards the right and sew an edge stitch down the front crotch seam, followed by sewing a top stitch around the fly shape. Now, once I got it sewn, that part wasn't a problem. Pressing it to the right, which I think I pressed it to the left. In my pictures, I think it's going to the left. It's on there. But it's a faux fly, so you're not doing a zip or anything like that. And then top stitching, that part wasn't bad, but the when it says sew the front crotch to get front crotch seams together, so these are the 4 through 10 diagrams. This right here, that wasn't showing me anything. Like, I was like, this is not helping me. The diagrams weren't helping me at all. And usually sometimes with PDF patterns, there's like a picture usually with each instruction, and that didn't help me at all. I'll put it back up so you can see. It says steps 4 through 10 of construction. And I mean, it didn't help me with step number 4, basically. And then this is a pattern construction guide, which shows you how to put the pieces together as well. This was okay, but I had to get past step 4 before I could get through anything else. So what was stopping me in step 4? When it said sew the crotch seam, I'm thinking, I can't stand up too much. All right, so I'm thinking here, right? I'm not thinking here. So basically, you're just supposed to sew. Yeah, that's piece number 1. You're just supposed to sew from, no, this is the piece here, sorry, because this has the fly front. So you're basically supposed to sew from here to here, and then sew. See, I'm confusing myself now. Yeah, this is it over here. So you're just supposed to sew from here to here, and then sew the fly part. You put the 2 front pieces together, sew here to here, and then around the fly part here, right? And then you press the fly to the right and top stitch the fly. When I say it was not where, like, it took me first time I did it, and I think I deleted the picture. I wish I had kept the picture, because I was taking pictures of the construction so I could post the pictures for you guys. I only did it with the front pants because the back pants were easy. They just had the darts, and then you put them together the same way. Only difference is, of course, it doesn't have the fly. But once you sew the crotch seam of the back, after you add the darts, you sew the crotch seam of the back. Then you add that, what they call the crotch insert, which is that thing there. That is the crotch insert, right? Which that wasn't even bad sewing on. There are markings and darts on the pattern, so that they are great guides on the pattern pieces to make sure you put everything together. But yeah, that's step 4. It threw me out. So I would have rather had, just like they did the pockets, how they did each step. I would have rather for 4 through 10, they do that as well. So when they said sew the crotch seam together, I would have liked a picture of them putting these front pants leg together, and showing how you sew the crotch seam and then sew around the fly. So basically it looks better with this diagram here. So you sew, I was going from the top to the bottom on the other when I showed you last time, but it looks better this way. So you sew, this isn't on yet, right? So you sew here to here and then around the fly, right? That's why I wasn't feeling right to me when I was using this other diagram. I guess because this fly crotch seam right here is so short on the diagram, I think that's the part that was confusing me, because it was like sew the crotch seam, and I was like, but that's the faux fly. I was confused. Anyway, so the first time I did it, I sewed way too far down. I sewed from the top all the way down here. And then I went, that's not right. Where am I going to put this little crotch inseam thing here? So I had to pull out my trusty seam ripper and rip apart this part that I sewed. And that's when it clicked. When I had my seam ripper and I ripped apart this part, that's when it clicked. Okay, this crotch seam, and then sew the faux fly. But I got it together. I got it together. The pictures will show you. I got it together. But after that debacle, because like I said, the written instructions tell you exactly what to do, but because I didn't have the picture as a guide, it was confusing me. And these pictures here didn't help me at all. All right. So there's that. Would I recommend you sewing these pants? Sure. You probably would have gotten that just like that. They are not a difficult sew at all. They are very comfortable. Only thing I don't like I said, is the faux fly. I feel like it's unnecessary. I don't know why it's there. I mean, I know it's a design element and different things like that, but it's on mine, it pokes out. And I don't know if you can see it well on the picture, but you might be able to see it. It's a waste to me, pretty much. But other than that, yeah, other than the faux fly and the me not understanding instruction 4 at first until I made my mistake, that's the only thing. And like I said, I do waistbands different. This waistband calls for a drawstring. And I feel like the pictures for 11 through 17 and the written instructions, I think those will be a pretty good guide. Let me fold it so everything else is not in the way. So I think that's these are pretty good pictures to go with the instructions for the waistband. But if you know how to do a waistband, you won't need the instructions. Will I sew these again? If I could figure out a way to get rid of the faux fly part, I probably would. But other than that, no, I probably won't sew these again. Like I said, they're super comfortable though. Super comfortable. Now, Mimi has something similar, that early spring pattern she put out with the white blazer and the white pants. Her outfit might have been cream on the cover, but it's like a blazer. Looks like she used linen fabric. She also has like a crotch inseam type thing happening with those pants. So yeah, I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna pop a picture of that Mimi pattern because I forget. But again, like I said, if you think you would like this type of thing, go for it. I wanted to try it because of the drop crotch type look and feel to them. They are comfortable, and I'm glad I had some fabric left over to make my top. Again, view B I made because I am going to wear my outfit. It is very comfortable. The fabric is nice and soft. So I don't think it was a waste of time. Only time I think things are a waste of time is if I make something and I don't wear it. So again, I will link this pattern in the description box below. I think it's still on their website. It has to be because I bought it. I bought it last year in December, I think, but I think it's still there. Like I said, I like it other than that faux fly that I feel like is unnecessary. And it's not a terrible sew. It's not a hard sew. You know, I guess my brain just wasn't putting 2 and 2 together at the time. And it was probably because of that faux fly. So anyway, let me know in the comments if you have this pattern. Have you made it? Have you heard of it? Have you made any of Style Arc patterns? I think this is the first one I've made, I think. Y'all know 9337 is my fave. Yeah, so that's it. That was my question of the day. Do you have any style arc patterns? Do you have this style arc pattern? Have you made it? Have you made any style arc patterns? How do you like them? All right. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video, and I'll see you in the next one.